The Untold Adventures of Biao. Season 1. Episode 13. It was dark at that time. Mr. Gong and Biao did not yet return to rest but went to the Huang Ni River in the west of the village. Standing on the riverbank, Biao held the egg in his hand and said regretfully, "Fried eggs, boiled eggs, omelets, boiled eggs. Would you stop it?" Mr. Gong looked at his son, annoyed, and spoke up. This basket of eggs was a gift from the Vu family. But now, Mr. Gong decided to take the eggs to worship the dead woman. "I told you to make a small hole in every egg. Did you do it? I'm done." "Dad, what a waste." "All right, stop complaining. Let's dump those eggs in the river." Biao gave up, with a sad expression, listened to his father's words. He knew that his family was poor. However, his father had a great reputation, everyone respected him. So the eggs were thrown into the river without leaving a single one. After the eggs were thrown into the river, they floated for a while and then sank to the bottom of the river. At that time, Mr. Gong said his purpose. Only until now that Biao understood the reason. Biao thought that as long as he didn't have to go into the water in the dark, it was fine. Let the big creatures in the river move for a while, then the corpse will automatically emerge. We don't need to go in the water to find it. Oh, so it is. Then I am more comfortable. Biao stroked his chin and looked knowledgeable. But Mr. Gong couldn't tell if his son really understood what he was saying or not. After the eggs were submerged for a few minutes, the river's surface was full of bubbles. After a while, the whole river was like a pot of boiling water. The moving surface created countless water bubbles. Underneath were black creatures fighting each other to eat. After a while, the river surface calmed down again. As expected, there was a dark thing that looked like a corpse slowly emerging. The strange thing was that this body did not completely float on the river. This was a bit out of Mr. Gong's expectation. Typically, the corpse was in the river for 2 or 3 days, and that the soul left the body, then the body had to completely emerge. Impossible. The soul has already left the body, so it is impossible to hold such strong resentment. You look closely again. Biao looked closely at the body but found nothing. Obviously, the body wasn't pulled back by anything, but it couldn't float on the river's surface. Mr. Gong asked Biao, tried to look carefully again. Biao stared at the body, not noticing that Mr. Gong walked behind him ever since. "It's really nothing. I don't see anything special." "Look closely, is there any fishing line around?" Biao did not expect that his father would trick him like that. Mr. Gong kicked Biao once in the butt, pushing him into the river. When Biao fell, he understood the situation. He was fooled by his father again. His father wanted him to come down and pick up the body. Mr. Gong knew well that Biao would find a way to escape if facing difficulties. If he did not use this method to force, Biao would never jump into the river. "Dad, aren't you afraid that there will be no one to take care of your old age and your funeral when you die? Don't talk too much. Go getting the body up here." Although Biao was angry, his father did not care at all. Anyway, he couldn't let Mr. Gong be in the cold water at night. "No wonder you can't get a wife in your life. Treating your own son like this. Who dares to follow you, Dad?" Biao lived near the river since childhood, so he was very familiar with the river. Taking one deep breath, then he was able to swim over the corpse. But he wasn't that stupid to directly touch the corpse himself. He swam around a few laps and watched closely. Biao saw that the corpse was not wrapped by anything. Still, this body was hanging in the river, neither floating nor sinking. The corpse was soaked for a long time. Many parts became edematous. Furthermore, the eyes and mouth had already been eaten by the fish. Biao saw no problem and dared to swim to the body and prepared to pick it up. Because he swam so close that the water moved. The body, therefore, moved too. Besides, the corpse was slippery. It wasn't easy to grasp. Finally, Biao was able to touch the corpse. He was about to pick it up, but there was a cold gaze from the bottom of the river at this moment that made Biao a little scared. Biao looked at the bottom of the river and saw only a big black creature looking at him with fierce red eyes. Biao did not dare to hesitate, used all his strength to drag the corpse to the shore. He was afraid that the creature in the river would chase him. Biao's strength was incredible. In a few moments, he swam to the shore and pulled the body up. Reaching the coast, Biao was almost exhausted. It was autumn, and the night was dark already. Hence, the river water was even colder, not even mention that scary creature. All those things made Biao tired, wet, and cold to the bone. At this time, Mr. Gong soon built a fire beside the river to keep Biao warm. "Come on, hurry up and dry your clothes. Dad, what kind of father would fool his son like that?" Mr. Gong worried that Biao would have a cold, so he gave him a bottle of wine to warm up his body. "Stop babbling, take a few sips to warm up your body." The wine that Mr. Gong brought to drink was pure wine brewed by the villagers. After drinking 2 sips, Biao felt like a fire was burning from his throat down to his stomach. "Dad, there's a big creature in the river that keeps staring at the body. Did the Dragon King want to marry her? What? Is that one following her? There is no reason for it to need this body. Unless?" Hearing that there was a huge creature looking at the corpse, Mr. Gong was silent for a while. It looked like he guessed something. Mr. Gong quickly ran over to the body and examined it carefully. At this time, Biao took the opportunity to tease his father as revenge for kicking him into the river. "Dad, she's been soaked in water for so long that she's disfigured. There is nothing for you to see. Get out, you idiot." After checking, Mr. Gong clasped his hands in the back. His face was thoughtful and worried. He must discover something. Of course it is. It's really disgusting. "Dad, what's wrong? One body, 2 lives. This woman was pregnant." After Mr. Gong finished speaking, Biao understood. It turned out that the girl's belly was not swollen by the soaking water but because she was pregnant. Although the female spirit had left, the child remained. It's no wonder why the body neither floated nor sank. Mr. Gong also seemed to understand why that big creature had not appeared for many years but now aimed at this female body. It turned out that the pure spirit of the child was its target. Looking in the direction of Mr. Gong, Biao discovered that the creature in the river was using its red eyes, full of hatred, staring at Mr. Gong and him.